Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the Joker 2, because apparently pre-sales ain't all that great for Joker 2. And the critics, it seems like the critics, like the critics, they kind of hate the movie. There's a lot of mixed reviews about it. They say most people are saying it's a confusing, convoluted mess. And some people are projecting it to make less than what it made its opening weekend. I mean, it's opening Thursday. So I think it made $80 million, if I'm not mistaken, on its opening Thursday for previews. And they're talking about it's up there with the Marvels and the Flash for like making the least amount of money. But at the same time, it's kind of like one of those things where you're just like, well, no shit though, because honestly, who asks for a Joker musical though? That's the thing that I'm not understanding. And don't get me wrong, I like a good musical every once in a while, but I don't want heroes and music put together. It's goofy and silly. Yes, there is absolutely one obligatory musical whatever, but not for a whole damn movie. You get what I'm saying? Not an actual whole movie. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, Lady Gaga, brilliant singer. The girl can sing. She is a powerful vocalist. I will never take that away from Miss Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to see a villain musical. I really don't. It's not what I asked for. It's not what I would have wanted. And honestly, another thing is Joker 2 should never happen in the first place, because it felt like a one and done movie, if that makes sense. To me, it felt like it was a one and done. I'm not really seeing anybody really talking about it. Yeah, the trailer was there, and honestly, it has such beautiful visuals. Honestly, it really does. It has very beautiful visuals in the trailer, but once again, who the fuck asks for a sequel and then to do a musical on it? Like, what am I supposed to get from that? What am I supposed to be inspired by, to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is what I wanted? You know what I mean? Like, the way that you can do music is if there was different ways. The CW did one, and Batman Brave and Bold. Batman has a villain called the Music Meister. He actually performs crimes, but he can control people by singing. As long as he's singing, you're under his control, and you start singing. So that's how you kind of get like the musical aspect. And honestly, it was a good episode, but it was for an episode. And the same thing with the CW when they had a crossover event with Supergirl and the Flash, where they had a musical Alien, when they both got into this accident or whatever, and they had to go through an actual Broadway production sort of, in order to escape their dreamscape, to wake up from whatever. And it was really just to show the talent of the cast, because the cast, almost everybody in the cast can damn sing. Almost everybody is professionally trained in singing. As crazy as that is, but again, I understand. I don't know about Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know if he's a singer. I do know Lady Gaga is, and it makes you wonder, is she going to be taking the lead over Joker 2? Because that's another problem that goes on with the Harley Quinn thing, is when you bring her in, you're always trying to make her better than the Joker, or that she doesn't need the Joker. And it's just like, who the hell are you fooling with that bullshit? Who are you trying to impress? Those cat ladies? They're villains. They're villains. So this notion of we need to make her better than the Joker, or we need to make her escape from the Joker because the Joker is a bad influence on her nonsense, even though, once again, she's a psychologist who chose her path. You get what I mean? Which it seems like Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn is kind of understanding, like, I'm choosing this because I'm inspired by you. And I'm not putting the blame on anything I do on the Joker, but I don't want it to be where it's a trick where we're thinking that we're going to be focusing on Joaquin Phoenix Joker, but then we end up, oh look, Lady Gaga. Oh, what, you thought the movie was going to be about Joker? Sort of. But, you know, for the most part, for most scenes, it's going to be Lady Gaga. And that's what I'm worried about. But I feel like she might give us a good Harley Quinn. If that's, you know, as crazy as that is to say, I feel like she might give us a good Harley Quinn. Better than what Margot Robbie gave us after the first Suicide Squad movie. Because if you, if you guys don't know, there's a YouTuber called Jessie Bell, I believe. She loves Harley Quinn. She loves Harley Quinn to death, and she brought up some great things about why modern Harley Quinn is hot garbage, honestly. And I agree with her, and especially when she talked about how Margot Robbie didn't really feel the character, and that is true to the extent as well, where she talked about how she didn't feel comfortable with what Joker did to Harley Quinn, and how there were things that Harley Quinn did that she didn't feel comfortable about, and, you know, suggested changes. And it's just like, bitch, that's not your character. You're playing a villainess. I don't know what the hell to tell you, but you're playing a villainess who is in love with the Joker and has killed people for the Joker. Get over yourself. Like, seriously, get the fuck over yourself. And that's another problem with these actors. They're always trying to change these characters around to make it comfortable for them. It's not about you. It's about the characters. You're an actress. You're an actress. That's why Birds of Prey, the Family's Emancipation of Harley Quinn was hot garbage. Don't nobody want to see a Harley Quinn without Joker. I'm just being honest. Y'all can get mad all the fuck you want to, but there's a reason why the first Suicide Squad movie was successful and why Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad failed, because you didn't understand Harley Quinn. And you thought that y'all can push Harley Quinn and make her the new it girl. And that's what I don't want y'all to do with Joker 2, Folie à Deux. And again, you gotta know the role of these characters. But at the same time, it's one of those, who asks for a damn musical though? That's what I'm saying. Okay, the movie was successful, and I get that you wanted to do a sequel, but why was there a musical? You could have had a musical moment in the movie. And just because you hire a singer to do acting, you do realize they don't always have to fucking sing, right? Because I feel like you brought in Lady Gaga so you can use the excuse of a musical. And that's not what the audience want. That's not what fans want. When I think of a villain movie or a comic book movie, I don't think about musicals. I really don't. I really don't think about any. The only time I think about music is the backing up of the OST. That's what I think about. Oh Lord, hold on, sorry. I feel like something got in my eye for a minute. That's what I think about. Like, even though My Hero Academia ending sucked, the anime created some great music. The most iconic musical piece was You Say Run. That music builds up. That's amazing. The ambient sound, the backup orchestrated piece, that's the kind of music I like to hear in movies. The same thing with Man of Steel. When you had Zack Snyder get Hans Zimmerman to play Superman music. I think it was probably one of the best modern Superman soundtracks we've ever gotten, especially Flight. Oh my God, Flight is so beautiful. Oh my God, I love Flight. I love Flight. I don't care. Flight is up there with the original Superman theme. It is such a beautiful piece. And then, of course, If You Love These People, I don't care what nobody say. I think Flight and If You Love These People are some of the best OSTs from Man of Steel, honestly. Just like, of course, you got the Wonder Woman theme for Wonder Woman, and A Few Good Men for the Batman theme in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. That's the kind of music stuff I look for. I don't look for the I don't look for the superheroes to actually be, we're gonna sing our feelings, we're gonna sing our feelings, we're gonna sing our feelings out in order to get to point A to point B to point C. You get what I mean? So I can understand why. I can understand why people are like, ooh, you know what I mean? Because who asked for a musical? That's all I want to know, DC, Warner Brothers. Who asked for a musical? Todd Phillips. Who asked for a musical? Even if you got green light a sequel that you didn't want to do, you don't do shit like that. But that's just my personal opinion. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.